Good day to you, my Texas farming and ranching neighbor, and welcome back to Down on the Farm. I'm your host, Larry Marble. Thanks so much for joining us today on one of our 14 affiliate stations. We're brought to you proudly each and every day by D&D Farm and Ranch. That's ddtexasoutfitters.com. Neighbor, let's take a look at corn, beans, and wheat, courtesy of John Tuggle and Company, Corpus. Corn and wheat futures rallied Friday, partly because they had been down so much early that a rebound to close out the week should not be surprising. Also, adding to the strength in both corn and wheat on Friday is new uncertainty as to whether the renewal of the Black Sea Export Corridor Agreement will be easily renewed. The Russians are contending that the agreement is benefiting Western nations more than Africa and the Southeast Asia as originally intended. UN, Ukraine, and Russian officials are to meet this next week in Geneva. The Dow Jones Industrial Average was down again Friday by 345 points as the jobs report showed more jobs than were expected and could prompt the Federal Reserve to further raise interest rates. More export milo is rumored to be sold to the Communist Chinese on a cash basis for summer delivery. Continue to firm with little trading due mostly, at least Victoria South, to persisting dry weather that's already threatening the newly planted crop. Corpus Christi's public elevator was open this week for milo Monday through Friday 8 to 2:45. Cargill in Houston is closed today Monday for maintenance. Houston Anderson's is open Tuesdays and Thursdays. For help marketing your grains, 361-852-5207. That's Tuggle and Company, Corpus. We're on the line with Sean Geiswhite, Gillespie Livestock. Sheep and goats Tuesday, cattle Wednesday. Sean, it's Sunday night. What's the week looking like from here?
Looking good, Larry. Sure think we'll get somewhere around that 3,000, maybe catch a few more. I've had a few calls over the weekend, so a few more bunches coming in, so we'll see how it tallies up tomorrow and Tuesday morning early on the cattle end, kind of like we've been running. Don't know of a whole lot on that end. I sure think we ought to get somewhere around that 800 to 1,000.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Sean Geiswhite, for Sheep and Goats Tuesday, Cattle Wednesday at Gillespie Livestock, Fredericksburg.
You can reach us at 830-997-4394.
We appreciate you. Thank you, Sean.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Neighbor, let's take a look at the meat movement from Friday. We'll begin with the National Pork Carcass Cutout Value, 59 lower in the afternoon at 87.80. Estimated hog slaughter, 2.497 million head for the week through Saturday. That was down 2.512 million head from last week, but still up 25,000 from the same week last year. As we look toward wholesale box prices, mixed on Friday, choice up 31 at 284.91, select up 451 at 271.45. USDA quoted the choice rib at 465.16, the select rib at 417.99. The week's federally inspected slaughter, 634,000 head through Friday. That compares to 629,000 last week and 637,000 during the same week last year. Looks like USDA reported Friday's cash trade 164 to 167 on the hoof in the dirt. Mostly 165 as averaged across the cattle feeding states. Neighbor, there's a look at meat movement from Friday. We're on the line with Ken Jordan, Jordan Cattle Auction. Ken, how is the Monday and sale in Mason shaping up?
You bet, Larry. We had right at 650 head around 5 o'clock on Sunday, so we're looking for that 800 head. Got about 65 cows and I think 10 or 15 bulls. Rest of them all good calves, yearlings, and several groups of wean cattle too, Larry. Good run. The market's still very strong, as we kind of talked about last week. I think it'll continue on this week also, Larry.
Good deal. How are we shaping up for Thursday?
I think we'll have a pretty good run. Got 2 groups of calves we know coming in and 1 group of cows. And then we're also getting ready for that big Saturday female sale, which will be at 10 o'clock this coming Saturday on the 18th. And we got right at 2,700, I think, consigned at that sale, Larry. A lot of good pairs, bred cows, bred heifers, and open heifers.
Good. Tell everybody how to contact you.
You bet. Give us a call, area code 325-372-5159. On all the updated information on the female sale coming up, go to our website at jordancattle.com, Larry.
We appreciate you, Ken. Thank you.
You bet. Thank you, Larry.
Bye-bye.
Wholesale Steel, family owned and operated since 1976. Has heavy-duty panels, the first and only panels on the market with a lifetime warranty against damage from your animals. Wholesale Steel with 2 locations to serve you in San Antonio and Hearn. Financing available, and we wholesale to the public. Visit our website at wholesalesteelsa.com or call 210-624-2000 for wholesale steel.
We're on the line with Phil Brockenbush, Giddings Livestock. We have a Monday sale. Phil, what's it looking like at 7 p.m. Sunday evening?
It's looking pretty good, Larry. We got probably 800 in right now. Hopefully we'll have around 1,100, probably 200 cows or so. Got a few little old young pairs, some half Wagyu cows. There's 4 or 5 of them if anybody's looking for anything like that. Got several strings of calves. Got some good cattle. There's a set of 40 back here, come off cows, yellows and blacks, probably weigh 4 to 650. They're good. There's a set coming tomorrow. Some wean calves, there's 60 of them. They'll be yellows and blacks. They'll probably weigh somewhere around 6. So it's looking good.
Good. Well, tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Phil.
You can call me at 979-716-4395 or call the barn at 979-542-2274.
All right. We'll touch base with you later in the week and see how they sold. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Larry.
Bye-bye. This report right. Neighbor, I want to remind you about my friends, Stephen and Terry Lehman at Lehman Pipe and Cattle. They've got used sucker rod in 5/8, 3/4, 7/8, and 1 inch, and they've got used oil fill pipe, the #1 structural, straight, no holes, splits, or heavy scale, 2 3/8, 2 7/8, 3.5, 4.5, 5.5, 6 5/8, 7 5/8, 10 3/4, and 16 24-inch diameters. Also, from time to time, they see some #2 pipe available at a reduced price. Truckload discounts and delivery also available. They also have cattle guards. They make them from 10-foot wide to 30-foot wide, depending on the customer's needs and wants, with or without wings or cross gates. Also, the heavy-duty concrete beams to set them on. Stephen and Terry Lehman, Lehman Pipe and Cattle. Email them at lehmanpipe@gmail.com or call Stephen at 979-966-3447 or Terry at 979-820-8155. That's Stephen and Terry Lehman, Lehman Pipe and Cattle. Neighbor, now it's time to get a hold of Leo Casas. Leo, how are you today?
Doing good, Larry. Well, this market is really getting good now. It's getting back to levels kind of similar to the good old days. We had a heck of a sale at South Texas Cattle Marketing, I'm sure you heard, and I've been hearing great reports. People are starting to trade stories of how high cattle are, and I really like that. That's real good for the industry, and of course it's the truth, so nothing sells like the truth. We've got some of these second calf, 3/4 Brahman cows that we raise that are starting to calve. I've got a lot of inquiries on them, so if you're interested in something like that, give us a call. They're not too high. I can be reached at 361-362-5863. Keep up with us on daily basis on Instagram, Casas Cattle _Rancher 3, or log on to my website for photos, videos, and information. CasasCattle.com, CASAS. CasasCattle.com. We're the bull people.
Larry Marble with Down on the Farm. I'm with Stephen from D&D. Stephen, you're talking T-post with us today, correct?
Yes, sir. My buddy Tony and I are here. Larry, we've got a smoking hot deal on some 6.5 foot, 1.33 green T-post. Tony, what are those guys running? They're going for $5.99. That's for 1 or 1,000.
Great prices on T-post from D&D. Stephen, tell us how to get a hold of you.
You can reach me at 830-379-7340. I'm at extension 160. And you can reach me at 830-379-7340, extension 162.
We've been with Stephen and Tony from D&D Farm and Ranch in Seguin.
We're on the line with Gary Butler, Nixon Livestock. Gary, what's Monday looking like Sunday evening?
Larry, looked like we got a 760 in, probably about 100 cows, maybe a few handful more. Mostly Packer cows again, Larry. Not seeing very many younger stocker cows coming yet. Got a good shipment of calves. Got a big set of Charolais calves. There's about 40 of them. They're going to weigh anywhere from 4.5 to up to 6. Got some crossbred calves and the little tiger stripe calves, heifers and steers mixed. There's about 20-25 of them. Other than that, we had 10 and 5 here, 10 or 5 there, 2 and 3s. But we probably have 800-900, about what we've been running every week.
Well, tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Gary Butler.
You can catch us here at Sale Barn, 830-582-1561 or 62. You can catch me on my mobile, 830-857-4330, Larry.
Thank you, Gary.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Remember, neighbors, MG Building Materials has 5 locations. MG in San Antonio's at 2651 Southwest Military Drive. MG in Corpus, they're on Padre Island Drive, 7436 Padre Island Drive. MG Building Materials, Uvalde, 2301 East Main. The store in beautiful downtown Kerrville on Memorial Drive, 2202 is the street number. And MG Building Materials in Pleasanton, 1734 West Oak Lawn. Now, I know you can't remember them all, so go to mgbuildingmaterials.com for details. We are on the line with Seth Crane, Union Commission Hondo Livestock. Seth, how is the Monday sale shaping up?
I imagine we're probably going to have 300 or better tomorrow, Larry. As far as the cow run goes, probably had 25 palpate cows back there, about 40 cows total. I do have 2 little young pairs and 1 young Charolais bull to test there for tomorrow's sale. As far as calf and yearling run, quite a few good calves. I do got one deal of about 40 head of weaned calves. Got 6 or 7 9-weight steers there, and quite a few little cattle. If anybody's looking for them, the quality is pretty good. Like I say, probably 300, a little better to get it. Hopefully we catch more tomorrow. In the meantime, if anybody needs to reach us or if we can help you, feel free to contact us, 830-741-8061. Give me on my cell phone, 210-288-3960. And for updates and information, visit us on Facebook or HondoLivestock.com.
Thank you, Seth.
You bet.
Good morning, neighbors. This is Micah Johns with Trophy Buck Livestock Processing in Lytle, Texas. We're reaching the end of stock show season and want to offer our Down on the Farm listeners a discount on their slaughter fee for any steer or hog that is booked with us in the month of March. It doesn't matter if you're booking for this month or if you need to book in advance for later in the spring or summer. As long as you call us in the month of March to secure your booking and tell us you heard our segment on the radio, we'll give you a 50% discount on your slaughter fee. You can reach us at 210-656-4263 to book your appointment today and get more information, including custom cut sheets, at trophybuckinc.com. Premium service, certified butchers, and no wait time to get your livestock in for slaughter and processing. That number again is 210-656-4263. Secure your spot and your discount today at Trophy Buck Livestock Processing in Lytle, Texas.
We're on the line with Riley Rhodes, Live Oak Livestock, Three Rivers. Riley, how's the Monday sale looking at 8 p.m. on Sunday night?
Looks good, Larry. A little bit shorter volume than what we've had the past few weeks, but still going to have around 1,400. Still quite a few cows, probably 250, 300 cows. Not as many stocker cows this week, mostly old cows, but I'd say 40 palpated cows and probably 8 or 10 pairs mixed in. Got a couple sets of good weaned calves there. There's some black ones, some Angus crosses that are weaned. Another little set of Beefmasters that's weaned. Then some other good consignments of calves, some Charolais and some. I got one other set of Brangus and Brangus cross calves there. So it looks good. I think we'll end up with around 1,400.
At Live Oak Livestock, Three Rivers for the Monday sale. Riley, tell everybody how to contact you, please.
361-813-6650 is myself. 361-786-2553 is the office. LiveOakLivestock.com is the web.
Riley, we appreciate you. Thank you.
Thank you, Larry.
Bye-bye. Hey, neighbor, I'm Larry Marble here with Aaron of Homestead and Ranch Real Estate, which specializes in Texas farms and ranches and custom homes on acreage. How do you qualify for an ag exemption here in Texas, Aaron?
Well, Larry, these requirements kind of vary by county. In most cases, you'll need 10 acres of qualified land to be eligible for this special valuation. If you plan on having your house on this property, you'll need at least 11 acres, 1 acre for the homestead and 10 for the agricultural use. This land has to be primarily used for ag purposes and has to be used in this way for at least 5 of the last 7 years.
How much does it save you, Aaron?
Well, that depends on the type of ag valuation, the market value of the property, and the requirements and tax rates of the specific county you're in. We can provide you with more details and help you with navigating this process.
How can folks reach Aaron?
Larry, they can call me directly at 214-985-9862, and I can give you my word. I'll call you back. Or you can visit us at www.homesteadandranch.com.
Neighbor, let's take a long look at the grains courtesy of John Tuggle & Company, Corpus. Milo through Corpus Christi in March, May plus 90, $12.63. We'll call Progresso May plus $1, $12.81. Yellow corn to Corpus in March, May plus 150, $7.67 and a quarter. We'll call Progresso $7.87 and a quarter. Hard red winter wheat to Houston in March, May plus 130, $9.28 and a quarter. And we'll call Houston beans or Placido beans. November list 70, 1287. Texas cotton, 817 bale of East Texas, Oklahoma, and 1,621 bale of West Texas. Neighbor, that was 621 of West Texas. That made the total 1438 and the average price 75.46. That's it for the best darn farm show in Texas. No brag, just fact. I'm Larry Marble, and you're my neighbor. Neighbor, thanks for coming down the lane and having a bite to eat with Hopsing and I. See you back on the radio on one of our 14 affiliate stations or down on thefarmradio.com.